Hi everyone, it's Ethan, and it's the Monday after Thanksgiving. It's been a while since I've done a video, I think, well, a couple weeks maybe. And I've had some guys inquire about how I'm doing. So I just want to kind of, maybe for the regular viewers, kind of just let you know what happened. On October 23rd, I woke up fine, and about 11:30 that day I was out, and when I got home I started chilling and came down with a high fever, 103 fever. Took some stuff for it, subsided to 101. By that evening I was 103.5. So I went to the ER. They did x-rays and lab tests and diagnosed me with walking pneumonia. So I was really sick, really bad, with a cough, the congestion. Not like bronchitis or a cold. I can't explain it. It was totally different. I've never had anything like this in my life. And about 3 weeks into it, I started coughing up blood and running. I kept running fevers, but my fevers were getting higher. So I went back to the doctor, and he said, you got more going on. So they did some lab tests for valley fever. For those who don't know what valley fever is, it's a fungus found in the dirt, usually in desert, high desert areas. My city is a river bottom, used to be all river, so we have a lot of dust. And plus, with me out at my horses every day, there was lots of dust. So it was confirmed. They have to have 2 labs confirm valley fever. My doctor's lab confirmed it, and then the county health department confirmed it. I am told that I will feel this way probably anywhere from 3 months to a year. I am on a medication, and basically what it does is it just wears your body out. I get tired just doing a video, and I start laboring for air and stuff. So that's why you haven't really seen me on YouTube, except for when I have to do like It's a Man's World, and I get through that. I did say that I would try to do a 6-month post-op. I will still try to do that. I'm not up to it today. I don't want to make a video about my sickness. Really, it sounds terrible. I don't like to complain. But I wanted you guys to know the seriousness of it. It's pretty serious. And we just take it one day at a time, like I've always said. I know that I'll get through this. I'm a pretty healthy person. My videos prior to today was about how my T levels have been really low. And sometimes I think really that was a factor. My body was at a low resistance. My nurse friend said it had nothing to do with hormones. I inhaled the fungus. But I'll tell you, it's not common for older people to get valley fever who have lived in the valley most of their lives. I've been in the valley. I've been here for 32 years. So I still contribute it to my hormones being off and my body being low and more susceptible. So anyway, how has this affected my transition? Well, real quick, guys, I had talked about how some things were reversing on me. My T level was as low as 171 when I got sick. So my partner and I noticed that my leg hair was thinning out. We noticed that my voice didn't have that gruffy sound to it, that undertone. Fat redistribution, it wasn't major, but it was at a standstill. and that really depressed me. So with all this going on, I kind of got depressed, and so in the end, my doctor, after me sending her links to that excellence Center of Excellence Healthcare, transgender healthcare, she must have went on it and did some research. I'm at 100 milligrams of tea a week. Get me back up. I asked her please to quit running levels every 4 weeks. Do it every 3 to 6 months, because it's really stressing me out. Just let my body do what it's got to do. And in 3 months, if my body's not absorbing tea, I don't know what to say. I know it wasn't me self-injecting the problem, but she's still having me go to the nurses to see if we can get some consistency. My prescription said 200 milligrams per 200 mil, or 2 mil. And a lot of people say, well, that's odd. It's usually 200 milligrams per 1 mil. Well, I double checked it, and that's what it said. So they gave me the dosage that would read normally 200 milligrams per 1 mil. So they were putting me at just under 1 mil for 75 milligrams. And actually I was only getting a little over 25. So I think that's what caused the big drop. Why I was dropping before, honestly, I think there's an inconsistency in the way the nurses measure their dosages. I've been very vigilant on when they come in and what size of syringes they're using, how much it is, and I talked to them about it. And the one nurse that was giving it to me, she hasn't given it to me in the 3 weeks that I've been there this last time. And I can feel my T levels have gone up. My emotions were scattered. Every little thing bothered me. Every little thing my partner Tony did or did not do bothered me. So bad to the point where I was ready just to tear my hair out and go crazy inside, because I kept it inside. And I knew that I wasn't right, because people aren't perfect, and when you live with someone, you know their imperfections, you know their little, like, I'm kind of OCD at some things. You know, when I load the dishwasher, there's a certain way I load it, and when Tony loads it, if I'm finishing the load, sometimes I rearrange things to get more in. That's just the way I am. I don't put her down for the way she loads it. But my emotions at the time were so up and down, that would frustrate me. So the things I had tolerance for before, I had no tolerance for. And that was happening probably about 3 weeks. I went to my therapist, told her what was going on, and she said that if they don't get it together, she's going to write a letter, because it's causing me instability in my emotions, and adding stress to my life. So all that said and done, I think really that's how I became sick. But usually if I'm going to get sick or get something, it's usually major. I'm not a sniffle kind of person. You know, I don't get that 24-hour flu or whatever. So I'm pretty tough. But that's what's been going on with me. And I hope to continue each week on It's a Man's World. I am getting a little better. I'm not coughing as much. I think the pneumonia symptoms are actually subsiding. Now it's just resting and letting the body take care of this fungus inside my lungs. And we'll be on the road again. So in a couple weeks, about 3 weeks, I've got my 1 year on tea update I'll be doing. And for sure, I'll do a post-op then. And I might throw one in there in between, maybe tomorrow when I feel a little bit better. So you guys take care. I'm thinking about you guys. Take it one day at a time. Make your journey as simple as possible, and make good choices for yourself. Alright guys, take care. Bye.